You have to set yourself goals so you can push harder. Desire is the key to success. A quote by Usain Bolt.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Siu Lin Foundation.
Tonight, we feature a 16-year-old athlete from Saipan International School who excels in the sport of track and field.
Hi, my name is Rex. I'm 16. I go to SIS and I'm going to be a junior this year.
His dad, who is also an avid fan of running, introduced him to the sport, and the rest is history.
My dad was a really big factor in pushing me into getting into running, and I took his word for it, and then I got into it, and I can now understand why it's an enjoyable hobby and sport.
Pixley started joining fun runs and short course races when he was only 10 years old.
When I was about 10 or 11 years old, I would join the 5K races, the fun runs with my dad, and then I wasn't fast. I would do all right because I was just a little kid, and then I realized that it was something that I was a little bit good at, and so yeah, I started to train with my dad when I was 12, 13, and then now here I am trying to compete competitively.
He is a member of the CNMI athletics national team who competed in the Pacific Mini Games last month.
For me, it was a great experience. It was a very humbling experience because seeing all these athletes from the different islands and you know how fast they are and how serious they take the sport, it was really an inspiration for me to push myself harder for a future.
Pixie's plan is to pursue running in the future, especially in college.
I really want to pursue this because I think it gives me a really good opportunity to get to a good spot at a young age. Can maybe kind of publicize myself, you know, to get into something good for the future. Yes.
But right now, his goal is to improve his speed and endurance.
I need to work on my endurance, I need to work on my speed, and there's a lot of things I need to work on. And for me, I'm just sort of a beginning athlete in this whole thing. And with the help of my coach and then my other coach, which is my dad, I'll be able to achieve greater things with my running.
Representing the CNMI in the Pacific Mini Games is one of the greatest things that has happened to him in this sport.
I guess representing CNMI in the Mini Games was a really great moment for me because it was my first time to really experience what it's like to be in the Pacific Mini Games. And yeah, it was a really great, humbling experience for me.
Competing with pro athletes during the mini games motivates him to be better and to be one of the best someday.
But still, I was really grateful to be chosen to be put in the actual CNMI national team to represent. But yeah, that's one of the main things that has pushed me to start training harder, is to really start taking it seriously, to get to the level of those guys that I was competing with, because they're truly an inspiration to me.
And to those young athletes out there, here is his advice.
My advice to you would be to just keep on training, and if you think you have a little bit of talent at a young age, then you really need to realize that and then push yourself to become faster and faster, because that's a great opportunity for people.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Siu Lin Foundation.